You've been sending flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Just thought I'd do a video today on these rainbow nails that I did. So I did these using a Gel X dupe technique that I absolutely love. If you want me to do a video separately on that, then I can. So I'm just showing you, basically my nails are all prepped. I've done all the prep work, so it's basically just me showing you what colours I use. Got a little nick in my nail just there because I'm not the most gentle with myself. These are the tips that I use. They are the MAC Art full cover tips, and I think they're lovely. I've got a few different types. So once I've done the Gel X, I use the Clear Biab Builder in a Bottle from the gel bottle, and I just put that on all nails just to build up a little bit more thickness, because the tips are quite thin on their own, so I just like to do a layer of this. You can use any builder gel, you don't have to use a builder in a bottle, but this is my favourite one. I just think it's so easy to use, and the brush is really lovely from the gel bottle. So yeah. So here are the nails all ready to paint. Just going to cleanse them with a bit of rubbing alcohol just before I do the painting, and I'll show you what colours I'm going to use as well. So the first colour I'm going to be using is Grenadine by the gel bottle, which is a gorgeous pink, quite a vibrant coral pink. Next we've got Elderflower, which is one of my favourite yellows. It's like a more of a bright yellow, if that makes sense, bright pastel. And then we've got Serena, which is absolutely stunning. It's like tennis ball green, which I adore. Then we've got Amelia, which is like an ocean blue. Which in hindsight I think I would rather have used it over a white, but you'll see why. Then we've got Pixie, which is a more of a vibrant lavender. Okay, so I have to admit I haven't really started this video. It's not the most complex tutorial. You're basically just watching me paint my nails and what colours I use, but go easy on me because I haven't really been on YouTube for a long time, so I'm just still trying to get used to it. I've made my little intro, which has come out really great actually. So yeah, you'll just be watching me paint my nails. I'll be ending with a matte top coat, so that's what gives this set a bit of an edge compared to normal. But yeah, I just really enjoyed doing these nails. I've set up my new camera, so I just wanted to make sure that all my setup was right. I've been waiting to do this video for ages, so it's actually quite old now. I started it during quarantine, but I ordered a mic which never actually turned up, so I'm actually just recording this on my laptop, so hopefully my next video will be a bit more complex and we'll have better audio, so apologies for that. I don't know about any of you, but I have a certain few colours that I'd rather put on top of a white. So like I said before, this was the colour that I wish I put on top of a white because it was just a bit more translucent than the others. But it ended up okay after 2 coats, so I was still happy with the colour. I just wish I put it over a white. Same with Serena actually, and probably the pastel yellow elderflower. They probably all would have looked better, a bit more bright on top of a white, but hey ho, they still look good. And I always, whenever I'm doing anyone's nails and my own, I really don't like the first coat stage. I think the first coat can always look a bit, well yeah, not great. Second coat, I love doing the second coat because it just brings everything together. Okay, so first coat done, this is what they're looking like. Really happy with the shape of them actually. The Macart almond tips really are lovely. You have to shorten them, obviously to your own taste. If you like longer nails, you can leave them long. So I did shorten them a bit, but they really give you that lovely almond already, so there's not really much work in it, which is great. Now this colour Serena I am absolutely obsessed with. I would happily have Serena on all 10 fingers at all times because I just think it's gorgeous. You'll see I made a little bit of a slip up there so the cuticle doesn't look as lovely. So my technique is, normally I'll use my dotting tool just to wipe away just the excess that I don't want. Some people use a brush, sometimes I do use a brush. Maybe with a little bit of alcohol, depending on how much of a mess I made, because I can tend to get quite messy on myself because I don't have the patience that I do with someone else. I don't know if that's, are all nail techs like that? I mean, sometimes I'll take extra time, but you know what I mean. Also, sorry about my head just cropping in there every now and then. I'm still not used to filming these kinds of videos. So we're just going to pop your hand back in the lamp to cure that second coat, and they're looking much better after that. My camera wasn't picking up the vibrance of the colours too well. You'll probably see at the end that the light I had above was kind of dulling the colours, but I'll add some photos that I put on my Instagram as well, so you can get the whole idea of this set. So for top coat, I'm going to use a matte top coat, like I said at the beginning. This one's just by Premier Gel. I do have one by the gel bottle somewhere, but I couldn't find it, so we're using Premier Gel just for the top coat. With my top coat, I like to cure it for a bit longer than normal, because I feel like 60 seconds, it's still not quite cured enough, if that makes sense. So I just do it for a little bit extra, and I just feel like it gets that extra matte finish if you cure it for a bit longer. So once these go into the lamp, that's really where the magic happens. Don't know about you, but I get really excited to see the end result, and here we are. They're lovely and matte. I just thought I'd prefer them as a matte finish today rather than a gloss, because I normally tend to go for Extreme Shine Top Coat by the Gel Bottle, and it is literally the best top coat in the world. I've tried so many top coats, but the Gel Bottles one seems to just give so much shine, so I love that. But yeah, these are the finished nails, lovely and matte, and I wanted to show just my quick tip for cuticle oil when you've done a matte set, so I'll just do that in the upcoming part. Okay, so cuticle oil, I actually make my own, as you can see here. I just pop it in a bottle. If you want me to show you how I do that, then I can. So with a matte top coat, I'm just going to pop cuticle oil everywhere, which might make you cringe, and we're going to give it a really good rub in to every finger, as you would normally. You'll probably know that when you do that, it takes away some of the matte because you've got oil all over your hands. So yeah, I'm just going to dab it everywhere, don't be afraid. You want to really put some moisture back into those fingers because you've taken it out through the prep work. So here we are, all oiled up. So what I'm going to do is, if you have a client, you're going to send your client away to give them a really, really, really good wash. So I'm going to go and wash my hands, and then I'm going to come back. And all you have to do is wipe them with a clean towel. Just give them a really good wash, make sure you rinse them really well, give them a really good dry, and then once they've dried off, you might need to do a little bit of extra fanning just to get the extra moisture off. I've actually got some extra moisture on mine, but that's not too bad, but they'll end up lovely and matte again, so that's all you have to do really. Just don't be scared to give them a nice oil so that your end photos look just as lovely as when the matte top coat first went on. Oh, and here I'm just taking off a little bit of extra that I've spilt because I am very messy when I'm doing my opposite hand. But yeah, I hope you like these nails. Hope everyone's doing okay in quarantine, and I'll see you in my next video, which hopefully will be a little bit more complex. Bye everyone.